4 back at it again, representing Cerebral Core Tech Reviews. Hey, today I want to talk about the fighting game genre and where it's been going. I mean, the fighting game genre has really been up and down because I grew up in pretty much the 90s. I was born in the 80s, but I grew up in the 90s, and fighting games when I was coming up was in every arcade game, every arcade across the United States and overseas, such as like Japan and stuff like that. You know, and the forefather or fighting games has been the Street Fighter series. And what I want to make this video about, I'm really frustrated to why the fighting game genre is really taking a dive, because it's actually a pretty good genre that, you know, we all want to delve into. It's really fun. It's really competitive. Where two friends, you know, best friends or rivals in the neighborhood, they got together back then and they had a competition to see who's the better man when it comes to mashing those buttons and technique and tactics. Even today, you know, we use the same type of techniques and stuff. You know, but the fighting game genre has went down, and arcades all around the world actually has went down as well. I mean, my local arcades in my area is pretty much extinct now. You know, but it's one fighting game genre that I believe is carrying the way, and it's the Super Smash Brothers series. Super Smash Brothers series has been out since '99, and it's been selling the gangbusters. Every Smash Brothers sell to the point where Nintendo have no financial problems to worry about. I mean, because if they're struggling financially for that quarter, they drop a Smash Brothers, it's going to sell. In fact, the forefather of fighting games was Street Fighter. A lot of people remember when the Street Fighter 2 hit the arcades, you know, back in the early 90s. It was incredible, you know, and you know, it showed you a new aspect of graphics. You know, it gave characters identity with the emergence of like Ken and Ryu, Guile. I used to love Guile, by the way, with the hair. Bison and Chun-Li and all these awesome characters, legendary characters. But over the years, the more Street Fighter games they come out with, they are a little more innovative, but people aren't grabbing them anymore like how they used to be. They aren't selling anymore like how they used to be. You know, and I believe one of the main reasons why they don't sell and why Smash Brothers steps all over Street Fighter every year, because the ease of use. Anybody who knows Super Smash Brothers, who knows Nintendo, they stress themselves over having easy games to play. It may be hard games, but they won't be hard to play. You know what I mean? So Super Smash Brothers is for anybody to come and pick up. New, old gamer, old person, young person, whatever. They can come pick it up, mash some buttons, and chances are you can compete and have a good time. And that's what it's about in video games. It should be a good time. With Street Fighter games, it gets pretty tedious with and I'm surprised they didn't change this up, but the quarter circles to do one fireball and back forward, up, down to, you know, do some kind of special uppercut. We in a day and age where we like flashy stuff. We like to see incredible moves. That's really gets us pumping. Like, oh, I just hit this guy with that crazy move. But it's so hard to pull off. In Smash Brothers, you tap one analog, or you tap one button, or up in one button, and they'll do an awesome move for you. And really, it'd be really entertaining experience. It's gotten so bad for the Super Smash Brothers series. Well, not Super Smash Brothers, the Street Fighter series. Is now you got Pokken Tournament that just came out. Nintendo just folded that game out and put it out to the public about 3 months ago. And it already outsold Street Fighter 5 in the first week. It's so bad, man. Capcom got to make some changes because the games are just too damn hard to play. And it's coming from a guy who used to play Street Fighter all the time. Then now it's so bad. They said Street Fighter 2 sold 10 times as much as the Street Fighters today. Think about that. A game that came out 25 years ago sold 10 times as much as the more innovative games today. As far as Street Fighter series, that's crazy. Capcom got to make some changes. And that's what the game industry is all about. Making it easily accessible to the consumer to where we can pick it up and play it and have a great experience. Why do you think Angry Birds it's sold in gangbusters? Why do you think, you know, Candy Crush sold crazy and Super Mario? It's easy to play. The actual game itself may be a little bit difficult, but it'll never make a situation, and I'm talking about popular game companies that want to make some money, they'll never make it where the consumer, it's hard for them to play it. Street Fighter got to take the game up. Big ups to Super Smash Brothers. This is Perplex84. I thought I'd probably rant and rave and vent a little bit and tell you guys my piece on what's going on. Hit that subscribe. Show me some love. Peace out.